Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Today we are going to learn about a new thing, and that is a repetition of the article. Okay, so before starting the video, I want to tell you something new in this video, that we are going to learn something new in English, and most of the time we repeat the articles, but we want whatever we want to give the message, it does not convey that very meaning of what we want to convey. So learn about today's difference between the repetition and only once. So there is going to be a great difference between the sentences. When we repeat the articles, there comes something change meaning, and if we only use once any of the article, so it would make the sense changed. Okay, so let's get a start. We have the first sentence. Here it is: I have a black and white dog. Okay, here I did not repeated. I did not repeat the article, and here I have only one article, and it is used with black and white. Okay, so now look at another sentence. I have a black and a white dog. So can you tell me the difference between the sentences? Okay, keep remember, when we do not repeat the article, okay, here I have only used one article, and it is modifying black as well as white. So the first sentence is giving the meaning that I have a dog that is partly white and partly black. Okay, I am talking about only one dog. Dog is one, not more than one. Okay, dog is one. But in case in the second sentence, look at the second sentence. Here I have repeated a black and a white. So now here repetition of the article changed the meaning. How it changed? Now here I mean that I have two dogs. How many dogs? I have two dogs. One is black and the second one is white. Okay, so keep remember, there is only difference, the use of article or the repetition of the article. In the first sentence we have used only one article, a black and white. Okay, so when we are to use many adjectives, so for that we use article with the first adjective before the first adjective, and that very adjective modifies the whole or every, or so not every, each of the adjectives used in the same very sentence. But in case if we change the article, and in that case the sentence would change its meaning. Okay, so this is the difference between the two sentences. It should be keep remembered in our daily usage of the English. Next, here in the first sentence, okay, now link the first sentence into the description. Here first sentence, okay, first sentence is giving the meaning of I mean that a dog that is partly black and partly white. I have only one dog that is partly black and partly white. This is okay. Now next we have the second sentence. Now it is saying about the second sentence, that is, I have a black and a white dog. So it is giving the meaning that I mean I have two dogs, one is black and the other is white. Okay, so this is to understand it clearly. Look at another example. Here, the secretary and treasurer is absent. And we have another sentence, the secretary and the treasurer are absent. Okay, now here what is the difference? There is only difference between the use of the. In the first sentence, I did not use the article, I did not repeat the article, because here I only meant that the person is one. Okay, so the person is only one, and that person is secretary as well as the treasurer. But in the second sentence, here a repetition of the articles make a difference and making that person changed. Okay, here we may say that a secretary and the treasurer are separate persons, and we are talking about the two separate persons. The secretary is someone else and the treasurer is someone else, only because of the use of the articles. Okay, by understanding things, let's look at another sentence. Here, when we compare two things, okay, in expressing a comparison, if two nouns refers to the same person or thing, the article is used the first noun only. Okay, so here we are now talking about only one noun. Here we have he. Okay, pronoun, and pronoun is used in the place of noun. We are talking about one person, and we are saying that he is a better mechanic than clerk. Okay, here we are talking about one person, that is mechanic, and that is clerk as well. Okay, so but now we are comparing that. Here we have what we have, he is a better mechanic than clerk. Okay, so here is another example to make it understand the difference between these things when we repeat the article in the same very context. Look at this, he is a better mechanic than a clerk. Okay, in the previous sentence we did not repeat the article. Okay, so in that sense we only meant that one person, and that is a better mechanic, but he is a clerk, but he is better, he is more good at mechanic. Now look at the second sentence, that is, he is a better mechanic than a clerk. Okay, so now here I have repeated a better mechanic and a clerk. So now here what is giving what meaning? So here giving the meaning that it here article refers to different persons or things, and the article must be used with each nouns when we are referring to different peoples. Okay, so now here we are saying that he, we are talking about in the second sentence we are talking about the future outcomes. In the future we are prognosticating, we are uh, foreseeing that he is a better mechanic and a clerk than a clerk. Okay, so here it is giving the meaning that he would make. Okay, so now here in the second sentence it is giving the meaning of would make. Okay, so learn the use of the articles and how the repetition of the articles change our sentences change the meaning of our sentences. So we have let's say by concluding our video, I have a black and white dog and I have a black and a white. So a repetition of the article change your sentence meaning. Okay, so use it very carefully and very prudently. Okay, so this was today's our video about the repetition of the article. Take care all of you, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, so please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon.